And welcome, football fans, to another episode here of Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play here for Week 14 of the 2025 NFL season with a huge prime time matchup here in Sunday Night Football, where we will see the Houston Texans taking on the Kansas City Chiefs in Arrowhead Stadium for an AFC showdown with playoff implications for this huge matchup in prime time. And let's get ready to check on all the action and reaction right here on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is a Tim Reynolds Show preview, and we get ready for the kickoff here tonight. And guys, looking at this game, I think the keys to both teams will be for Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs to get some protection for their franchise quarterback and be able to run the football. And for the Houston Texans defense, they need to be able to get to Patrick Mahomes as often as possible, sack the quarterback, and force turnovers, as we see this Houston Texans defense is one of the best, if not the best defense in the NFL right now. And Houston comes into this matchup hot, especially with quarterback CJ Stroud returning from his concussion injury. I think for the Texans offense, they will have to try to find balance to use that play action game and keep the pressure off of the shoulders of the young quarterback CJ Stroud. But don't look out, because we could see some big plays down the field for this Houston Texans team. And for the Chiefs defense, they need to be able to contain the quarterback. They need to stop the run and avoid any big plays in this particular game, and that's how they will be able to get the victory here tonight. Now, guys, both of these teams are on the outside looking in at the playoff picture right now, and whoever loses this matchup could see their playoff hopes dwindle almost to 0%. So we'll see what happens here. Now, for the Houston Texans, they still have a 51% chance with a loss to make the playoffs, because they still contend for the AFC South Division title. All right, here we go. Current temperature for conditions tonight, 28 degrees. It feels like 20. It's going to be cold with a 7-mile-an-hour wind here in Kansas City, Missouri at Arrowhead Stadium. And the crowd is lively here tonight, folks, as we get ready for this huge matchup for Sunday Night Football. All right, thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. All right, let's get the poll going here too for everybody.
Shoulder the last couple of plays of practice on Friday. Also a concussion, so he is out tonight. Major playoff implications for these teams. Let's see how it plays out. Off we go from DC. Bring it into shot clock.
And the Texans kick it off, and we'll see the Chiefs with a nice return here, getting it up to about the 34-yard line.
Patrick Mahomes II, Texas Tech University.
Kareem Hunt, Toledo.
Rashi Rice, SMU.
Xavier Worthy, Fresno, California. Hollywood Brown, Oklahoma.
Travis Kelce, Cleveland Heights, Ohio.
Moye Morris, Oklahoma.
Kingfish Umatia, BYU. Creed Humphrey, Oklahoma.
Mike Kelly.
All right, guys, we've got the poll up here in the chat. Packers, that's all. Way to go, Green Bay, man. What a big win for them. So now 1st and 10 for Patrick Mahomes. He's in the shotgun here, hands it off. Pacheco up the middle, and he's going to get past the 35 to the 36-yard line. And oh no, on the first play of the game, it looks like already an injured offensive lineman for Kansas City. And Patrick Mahomes, through 13 weeks this season, 270 passing yards per game, 29 rushing yards per game, with 26 total touchdowns and only 7 turnovers total on the season. And that's
the starting left tackle hurt on the very first play of the game. and in a lot of pain. And Mahomes, you see kneeling right there by him.
And guys, not a good sign here as we see Patrick Mahomes kneeling for his teammates, saying a prayer, as it looks like left tackle Morris is on the ground for Kansas City on their first play of this game. And this is big for Kansas City, who's already down a couple of key people on that offensive line.
His leg through the contact. That's Esa Pole, who has come out, who is making his NFL debut. He'll be playing a tackle. We're not going to show you the injury, some of those not pleasant to look at leg injuries, as they are looking at the offensive lineman right now.
So not a good start to this one for Kansas City.
And Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes over there with a couple of words with each other, as well as Morris will be helped up here by the athletic training staff and not putting any weight on that left leg as he is taken off to the sideline.
Certainly wish him well, and this simply could not have started worse for the Kansas City Chiefs either.
You got that right. Definitely could have not started worse. Congratulations to the Green Bay Packers on getting a big win against the Bears.
And there's Pole, 79, was cut by the Jets, released in October. Josh Simmons out.
So guard Trey Smith out, Juwan Taylor out, and Josh Simmons out, and now the backup left tackle also out. So now 2nd down and 7. Mahomes in the shotgun. He'll hand it off. Pacheco up the middle. He's getting about 2 yards on that play. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and short. And heck yeah, Amber, the Dolphins got a big win over the New York Jets earlier today. And unfortunately for my Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they got a defeat at home against the New Orleans Saints, and I did not see that one coming, folks, that's for sure. So 3rd down and 4 coming up now for Kansas City.
And they are ready to go on that edge.
And he's in the shotgun once again, 3 wide receiver set to the top. Looking to throw, Mahomes gets rid of it. Oh, right through the hands of the intended target. That was Noah Gray, the tight end, and the Chiefs are going to be forced to punt the ball away. And that was an excellent play call there. Noah one-on-one on the left side. He just gets inside and right through his hands. And frustrating as Mahomes put it right on him. But the tight end can't come up with the grab.
It's not bad. It's not great, but...
So a punt coming up here. And a good kick. We'll see where the Texans end up with it. It's a fair catch at the 13-yard line. Yeah, Roy, that was a very, very disappointing loss for my Buccaneers, that's for sure.
Christian Kirk, Texas A&M. Jaden Higgins.
Oh, yeah, Broncos with another close one. All right, crack open a cold one for y'all. Cheers from Tim Reynolds Show to y'all.
Louisiana State University. Trent Brown, Georgia Military College.
And the Houston story up front, important to document. The 3rd week for the same starting 5. There have been 7 different combinations starting thus far this season. Stability up there has helped this middle of the pack offense.
All right. So now it's 1st down and 10 for Houston. Ball here at the 13-yard line. Stroud under center. They put the tight end in motion. Blitz coming. They hand it off. Marks in the backfield. He's able to get forward there up to about the 18-yard line. So that's a decent gain there as we see C.J. Stroud and his numbers this season. 66% completion percentage, over 220 passing yards per game, 11 touchdowns with 6 interceptions. He did miss 3 weeks due to a concussion already this season.
The last one he played here in prison, he sacked him 8 times.
Yeah, and I think they're trying to get him to speed up the process, not take as many chances. Don't be afraid to hit the checkdowns. Don't let this Kansas...
All right, so 2nd down and 4, now at the 18-yard line. Stroud, he's in the shotgun. He'll hand it off here, draw play for Marks, and the rookie gets close to a 1st down. He'll be about a yard short. It'll be 3rd down and 1.
College ball at Mississippi State last year at Southern Cal.
He'll be trading time.
Yeah, I'm sure Fire Bowls is going to be all over social media this week for Tampa Bay. That's for sure. But hey, I believe in my team, man. I'll always be a fan of him through the wins and the losses. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. So 3rd down and 1 coming up here for Houston. Ball at the 22-yard line. It's going to be an I formation jumbo set. And he'll hand it off. Marks again right up the right side. It looks like he's going to have enough for a 1st down. Texans.
Mike Dana, Central Michigan.
All right, as we get ready for a new set of downs here for C.J. Stroud and the Texans. As they're introducing the players there for the Kansas City Chiefs defense. Both of these teams really need a win here today, but more so Kansas City, though, than the Houston Texans. So here we go at the 24-yard line. Stroud looking to throw, gets it quickly, and nice grab there. And that's Christian Kirk, number 13, up to the 29-yard line. So a decent gain on that play. Hey, thank you, Wayne, for the high five. Appreciate you. Excuse me. And D'Amico Ryans, the head coach there for the Houston Texans, likes what he's seeing here early on from his offense. 2nd down and 4 coming up here for the Texan offense. They are just outside the 30-yard line. It's an I formation here, and Stroud fakes the toss. He's going to run with it, trying to throw. He evades the sack, and Stroud's just going to scramble out of bounds, and he'll gain maybe a yard on that play. There is a flag, however, on the play, and we'll see what the penalty marker is here. And we got a flag.
Alan Eck is the referee here tonight.
Holding, number 32 defense. 5-yard penalty, end of the run. Automatic, 1st down.
Top tackler for the Chiefs, Nick Bolton, the linebacker. And will give Houston the 1st down at their own 35.
So Nick Bolton called on the hold there. That's going to be on Kansas City, and that will give the Texans an automatic 1st down. So now Stroud, 1st and 10, under pressure, and he'll go down for the sack. And an excellent play there by the Kansas City defense. But there's a flag here on the play.
Holding, number 79 offense. The penalty is declined. 2nd down.
So holding on the offense for Houston, but that penalty will be declined. And they'll stay with the sack.
That's what they've really been missing. They've gotten sacks and action out of Chris Jones, though not nearly like they used to. They've gotten it out of several, George Karlaftis, for example, but it's been those other defensive linemen. They haven't been able to get enough pressure.
So now 2nd down and 11. Ball now at the 33-yard line. Stroud hands it off, marks up the middle, and the draw play goes for maybe 3 yards. So that sets up 3rd down and long here for the Houston Texans.
5 minutes into the opening quarter.
Well, and now it sets up. This is where the game's going to be won or lost at this point right here. 3rd down and 8.
And that's right, guys. It's 3rd down and 8. And these are the plays that the Kansas City Chiefs defense need to make in order for them to have a chance to win this game here today. The defense has definitely got to step up. They are allowing 43% on 3rd down conversions. That's the 7th highest in the NFL. So in the shotgun here, Stroud, he's going to look to throw. Blitz coming, steps up, Stroud, incomplete. And the blitz gets there to the quarterback and forces an inaccurate throw. And it's going to be 4th down and 8 for Houston.
1st down, Houston punted away.
You give Chris Jones those 3rd and 8 kind of situations, and he can jump off the ball like this and not take the double team. You can see they were lined up 5 across on the front. Why do they do that? So they can get Chris Jones and they can get Karlaftis in those one-on-ones, and he wanted there.
So 4th down and 8. And we'll see a punt here from the Texans. And there's a fair catch made there by Worthy. Looks like at the 25-yard line. And with 9:16 to go, the Chiefs offense gets ready to come back out on the field.
As a mother of two NFL stars, I've spent years on the sidelines. I've studied the game, I've trained champions, and now it's my turn to play.
Oh, my dear, in this castle we only throw shade. And a dagger or two.
Donna Kelsey joins Emmy Award winner, The Traitors. New season, January 8th, only on Peacock.
You know, what's better than a great touchdown? 5 great touchdowns.
Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, Ralph? What's up, Fanatic Trev? How we doing, brother? Oh, yeah, Amber, that was so cool. Bucky Irvin did get baptized before the game today here for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Such an awesome story to hear about and read about. Congratulations to running back Bucky Irvin of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. All right, Jen said, let's go, Chief. And the 100 there from Fanatic Trev. Appreciate you there, dog. Let's go, 100. All right. So let's go over there, the last couple of drives, and we see for the Kansas City Chiefs, a 3-and-out. They had to punt it to Houston, and Houston on their first drive, they go 7 plays, 24 yards, and they're only able to get so far, and they have to punt it back to Kansas City. So now with 9 minutes to go in the first quarter, we'll see Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense come back out for their second possession of the game. All right, thank you everybody for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any football questions, let me know in the comments with the super chats. If you guys have any shout outs, that's another way to do that. And man, look at the beautiful Christmas lights display there at someplace, I believe, in Kansas City, Missouri. Wow, that is very, very nice. I love going to see Christmas light displays, man. That is just one of my favorite things to do during the holiday. What's going on, Scott? Thanks for coming into the chat there, brother. Hello from Compton. It's all right. 1st down and 10 coming up for the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes in the shotgun again. 3 wide receivers set to the top of the route. Mahomes, quick throw. Xavier Worthy with the grab up the field. And he's got enough for a 1st down. Chiefs. And a nice quick throw there from Patrick Mahomes. As you see the left tackle, number 64, walking off the field here, limping. He needed the cart to get him in the back. And unfortunately, that looks like it's going to be the end of his day. And now the rookie making his NFL debut, S.I. Pohl, on the left tackle position. So now 1st and 10. Mahomes, quick throw. Rashid Rice catches it up the field, runs over a tackler to the 40-yard line. And another quick wide receiver screen. You can see already they're trying to get the football out quick for Patrick Mahomes. That way they don't have to pass protect as long. So back-to-back good plays there for the Chiefs. First, it was a 10-yard gain from Xavier Worthy on the quick screen or throw to the wide receiver. And there, a 5-yard gain from Rashid Rice. Now to the 40-yard line, Mahomes. He's in the shotgun here. They put Worthy in motion. He comes out of the backfield now. Mahomes hands it off. Pacheco goes nowhere. The Houston defense right there to make a stop. And maybe only a yard on that carry. That's going to set up 2nd down. No, that's going to be 3rd down now for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Oh, so that one's tipped up. Mahomes has it back in his hand, and he's going to go down for the sack. And what a play made there by the Houston Texans defense to force a 4th down. And wow, and we see here on the replay, Anderson Jr., number 51, made a hell of a play. As we see Mahomes in the shotgun here, And he's going to look to throw. And we see there, gets his hand up, bats it in the air. And that's actually number 96 who bats that down, as Anderson is the one who gets the sack. So now a punt here from Kansas City. And here we go, letting it go down the right side. A decent return. And that's going to be a good return and set up the Texans really good for their next offensive drive. It's a 0-0 ball game with 6:45 to go here in the first quarter. Man, another beautiful Christmas light display. That's awesome. I don't know, Carson, maybe. I guess, I don't know. Is that going to count as like Mahomes throwing it to himself because it was a tip ball? That's hilarious. I bet that's what it's going to be. Yep. So that was Patrick Mahomes, a short pass to the middle to Patrick Mahomes for a loss of 10 yards. I love how sometimes stats just make you chuckle because then you go, but wait a minute, what happened? Yeah, Carson, you know what's even more ridiculous is that Notre Dame with 10 losses opt out of playing in any bowl game. So now their seniors can't even finish their football careers by winning a bowl game. With 10 wins? Like, look, dude, you should have beat either Texas A&M or Miami at the beginning of the year. If they would have done that, then they would be in. There would be no question about it. They would be in over Alabama right now. But honestly, like, Notre Dame's being a little petty, and I don't think the University of Notre Dame and their athletic director or the head coach there, Marcus Freeman, I don't believe that they're setting a very good, respectable, professional standard in their position of head coach and athletic director for them opting out of the bowl games with 10 wins. Like, that's immature, that's unprofessional. And honestly, it's like they're being a bunch of crybabies, if you ask me. Sure, there's probably a couple other teams that felt like they got robbed. BYU is probably one of them. They got 11 wins, only 2 losses, and they're not in the college football playoff. And I can go on, guys, but the point is that Notre Dame, they should feel, in my opinion, they should be disgusted with themselves. I think for them to make that statement and opt out of not even having a bowl game, for them to do that to their seniors, that's so selfish of them and unprofessional. And it makes them look like a bunch of whiny crybabies, man. It's horrible, dude. It's horrible. Drake, what's going on? Ravens got robbed today. Yeah, it was a tough matchup against the Steelers for the Ravens earlier today. So now 1st and 10. Coming up here with a 29-degree day here at Arrowhead Stadium. So the ball here now at the 33-yard line for the Texans. Stroud under center. And play action here for the quarterback looking to throw over the middle, downfield, and Collins with the grab. And it's a first down, Texans. And oh my goodness, Nico Collins climbs the ladder here as Stroud has good pass protection. He sees the receiver getting open on the play, and Stroud just a little short on that throw. But Nico Collins says, I got you, bro. And he goes up and makes the big grab coming back to the football. McDuffie was the one with the coverage. Number 22 almost knocks the football out. But Nico Collins comes up with the huge grab there. And that sets up the Texans with excellent field position after the 46-yard gain up to the Kansas City 21-yard line. And now we're going to see what's going to happen up next after that big play. Will the Texans be able to capitalize to score the first points here in this Sunday Night Football matchup? Terrence, what's going on, man? Yeah, but Carson, Bengals, unfortunately, man, not good. scored over 30 points once again, 34 points scored against Buffalo, and still their defense could not stop Josh Allen or the Bills offense, giving up 38. Was it 38 or 39? Something like that. That's a lot, dude. That's a lot. All right, guys, so we're here on a little bit of a commercial break as we wait to get back to the action here in this one. Yeah, Terrence, I don't know, man. I think for whatever reason, rookie quarterbacks just seem to be our kryptonite. They always seem to have like some of their best games against my Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and honestly, I want to say it was the rain that really kind of like messed up our game plan. But at the same time, you know, the rain kind of died down in the second half. And I don't know. I just think our defense didn't make plays when they needed to. And neither did the offense. It was a very just poor game for Tampa Bay. I got to admit, if I had to really grade it, that's probably the second, maybe third worst game we've had this season. You know, besides the blowouts against the Rams and the Lions, where we really didn't show up, I thought this was probably our worst performance of the season out of those particular games. So yeah, I'm not really happy, but I'm gonna always believe in my team. There's still a chance to make the playoffs, and hopefully still a chance for the Buccaneers to turn this thing around. But at the same time, you know, my two Super Bowl picks, guys, were the Buccaneers and the Ravens. And both of these teams, very similar records heading into Week 15. So, you know, they have control of their destiny in front of them. Both the Ravens and the Buccaneers. So, good luck. 1st and 10 now. Stroud tosses it. Marks cuts back inside. Runs over a defender and gets the ball inside the 15-yard line.
Just go back and look at where McDuffie gets hurt here.
It looks like Trent McDuffie got hurt on the play. And oh man, hyperextending his knee. And oh my goodness, now the Chiefs are without their top corner here after already losing their backup left tackle. Now the third string's in. This is not looking good for the Chiefs. So 2nd down and 3. Now for C.J. Stroud. He's under center. And he'll toss it to Marks, who goes to the left side. And he's met in the backfield by Bolton. Number 32 makes the tackle. And he'll go for a loss on that play.
Trent McDuffie is the best or second best player on this defense, along with Chris Jones. And the game plan was to have McDuffie take out Nico Collins. Those are two fantastic players. Top of the league. Was going to be a great matchup. We saw it early right there. But if McDuffie...
What's up, Ralph? Timbo.
They're going to have to change their approach.
He's trying it. Checking it out.
All right, so 3rd and 5 here. Stroud in the shotgun. Looking to throw. 4-man rush. Steps up. Throws. It's caught. Touchdown, Dalton Schultz. There is a flag on the play. And we'll see if this touchdown's going to stand. A beautiful throw from C.J. Stroud.
Illegal shift.
And that's an illegal shift on the offense. And that will take away the touchdown here, which means it'll repeat 3rd down for the Houston Texans. And for C.J. Stroud, that was a beautiful throw, but we see here an illegal shift.
And if you're still moving before the other guy starts in motion, just a little sloppy with that.
And you see there on the replay now, it sets up 3rd down and 10. Heck yeah. Thank you, everybody. So now 3rd and 10 at the 21-yard line. Stroud in the shotgun, looking to throw, under pressure, scrambling to his right, gets rid of it. It's caught, and Higgins dives towards the marker. And we'll see where they spot it. Higgins, 81, with a beautiful grab. And I think the Texans may have ended up with the 1st down here. And the young wide receiver makes the grab on the crossing route. He gets up the right side of the field as we look at the replay here.
Is how they end up
He's lined up on the left side. It's a drag route. He comes across the field. Stroud finds his receiver wide open. He catches it and gets upfield and dives right towards that pylon. And that's a nice play. I think they gave it to him, guys. And yeah, 1st down and 10 coming up now for Houston.
Interesting. That left foot was close to out of bounds on his dive. They give him the spot for a 1st down at the 11-yard line. That left foot when it comes down right there.
Terry, can
He's
you
short.
Replay
Something that's going to
assist, replay assist.
And he's going to challenge. He's
Have
challenged.
to be challenged now. There he is. Yes.
And guys, there's a challenge flag that comes out here for Kansas City. And it looks like Higgins is going to be short as the foot taps out of bounds. And it does look like on that replay from the pylon cam that he's going to be short of that 1st down marker by about a half a yard.
Here's Allen.
The assist was incorrect. The ball carrier was short of the line to gain. Kansas City will not be charged a replay challenge.
So that's interesting. So replay assist got it wrong. And Andy Reid threw the challenge flag, and because replay assist was able to correct themselves, Andy Reid keeps his challenge.
So now everybody has to get resettled here, and we'll shift around again. But big moment in the ball game. There's just no way.
What's up, Blaze Machine? How did you like NXT Deadline last night? To be honest with you, that's the first Deadline that I've watched from start to finish. It was pretty damn good. I gotta admit, that was a really good NXT Premium Live event. And guys, don't forget, here on Tim Reynolds Show, as we get to the end of the college football and NFL season, we will be switching over to WWE live streams every single week. So we'll be getting into that here shortly. So now 4th down and 1. And Stroud's over to the left. They've got a tight end under center. And he's going to go for the tush push. And it's a nice play there. And a 1st down Texans. But wait a minute. We've got a flag on the play, folks.
This will turn into a field goal attempt for the Texans.
And unfortunately, it looks like it's going to be on the offense.
That tush push is a penalty waiting to happen, isn't it?
It's right.
Offside, lining up the neutral zone. Number 79, the offense. 5-yard penalty. Good play. Good job.
Second penalty of the quarter on the rookie Ariante Cursory for Houston. You see,
There.
they said in the neutral zone. And we'll look at it down the line as well.
And we get a replay assist on that.
Hey, we got to throw the laundry on the field, man. We got to make it look realistic. I can't show the game for y'all. I might as well throw in some props if I can. I mean, look, I got a stocking and Christmas decorations because it's Christmas, you know? I got to make sure things are a little bit more exciting than you guys just watching me calling badass plays here on Tim Reynolds Show. Come on, Carson. So now a 35-yard field goal attempt after the penalty. And we'll see if the Houston Texans can get on the board. And it's good for Fairbairn.
What happened? Houston's got 3 to show for.
All right. So there's the updated score for everybody in the chat. Thank you guys for hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. All right, so let's go over that scoring drive there for the Houston Texans as we approach the second quarter here shortly. It's a 5-play, 51-yard drive, and the Texans have to settle for a 35-yard field goal, and Fairbairn gives them the lead 3-0 here, in the first quarter. So Kansas City will come back on offense, and we'll see what they're able to do here. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum. Come on. You throw laundry too much. Yeah, you guys are right about that. The Bears and Packers game was crazy earlier this afternoon. Those two teams definitely look like contenders with the way they were playing on that one. All right, guys, if you have any football questions or any shout-outs you'd like to make, please hit me up in the comments with those super chats. If not, guys, just please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Appreciate the chat. We got Terrence Goodwin. We got Carson, Crazy Girl. I hope you guys are doing well. I also got Blaze Machine and Arrow. What's going on, guys? And Roy as well with Amber. And Ralph with the Timbo. Outdoor Creations, what's going on? And I will see a return here for Kansas City. And, a good effort there from the running back. But he doesn't get much up to the 23-yard line.
A lot of hardware. This guy's making appearance money. But the real Andy Reid.
So now 1st and 10 here at the 23-yard line. And Patrick Mahomes play action rolling to his right. He's going to run with it here. Mahomes past the 30, stretches the football, and we'll see where they mark it down. Mahomes using his legs. And now already getting back to the line of scrimmage quickly here. It looks like it's going to be a first down. And now we got a handoff. Pacheco, he gets it up for the first down on that 5-yard carry. So 1st and 10 now coming up here for Patrick Mahomes at the 40 or the 37. Mahomes looking to throw here on the play action. Plenty of time. Steps up in the pocket. He's going to run with it. Past the 45, sliding down about a half a yard short of that first down marker at the 47-yard line. So they'll mark it here, yep, just shy. So it's going to be about 2nd down and 1 or 2nd down in inches here for Mahomes. And you already see on this drive, he's trying to use his legs to avoid the pass rush here for the Texans. And he had a couple of guys open for a short gain, but he decided to take it up the middle with his legs. And now a run by Pacheco. He bounces to the left side across midfield to the 49-yard line. And that's going to be a first down. Chiefs. And Kansas City trying to respond to that field goal drive from the Texans. And now a handoff here. Kareem Hunt bounces to the left side, and he gets maybe 2 yards on that carry. Appreciate you, Fanatic Trev. So now 2nd down and 8 coming up here. And the Texans defense has been very, very good, especially since week 12. So 2nd down and 8. Mahomes in the shotgun. Uh-oh, free play here. Looks like they were offsides. Mahomes goes down for the sack. But wait a minute, no flags on the play. And that's going to stand as a sack. And Mahomes is very confused. And that definitely looked like someone was offsides in the neutral zone. And we see here on the replay.
That's the problem. Kelsey's not going to get out in the route, so that quick answer is not going to be there. And it was Caliendo getting beat very quickly on that one. And
So that's going to go down as a sack, and it will stay that way. So 3rd down and 17. Very, very long here for Mahomes. And now looking here, Mahomes gets it out quickly. Rice breaks a tackle, stays on his feet, but gets across the 50 to the 49-yard line. That's still going to bring up 4th down, and it will also bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. The Houston Texans lead the Chiefs 3-0.
Bluebirds here in Kansas City, which I don't know that I've heard before, and I'm not sure that they're following the local newspapers. I don't know if you thought that last one was offside.
They were complaining about the play a couple before that was offside. It was not offside, just early movement.
All right, guys, updating the score for everybody here. As we've reached the end of the 1st quarter, the Houston Texans lead 3-0 over the Kansas City Chiefs. For C.J. Stroud, he's 3 for 4 for 61 yards passing on the day. And Woody Marks has 6 carries for 19 yards. Nico Collins with 1 big catch for 46 yards on this day. Excuse me. We also see Jaden Higgins with 1 catch for 9 yards and Christian Kirk with 1 catch for 6 yards as well. Patrick Mahomes with 4 for 5 passing for only 12 yards in the 1st quarter. He's got 2 carries for 18 yards. That leads the team in rushing. Isaiah Pacheco with 5 carries for 17 yards as well. Rashee Rice with 2 catches for 12 yards and Xavier Worthy with 1 catch for 10 yards. Well, that's right. What's up, JHH? Seattle did a 100-yard kick return in the Falcons game. Yeah, that was a really, really nice play there from Rashid Shaheed, number 22, the acquisition wide receiver that the Seahawks got from the Saints earlier this season. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out on the channel. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. If you got any football questions or any shout-outs you guys like to make sure you hit me up in here with the Super Chats or any comments here. All right, we're just waiting to get back from commercial break here, guys, so thanks for hanging out with us. We got a shout out from Baltimore fans and Seattle Seahawks fans as well. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us here today. Don't forget, guys, we'll be live tomorrow for Monday Night Football as well. Should be an interesting matchup with the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. So a punt coming up here. And oh, the kicker got hit at the end of there. A fair catch made at the 9-yard line, but we'll have to check what this penalty flag is, folks. We got laundry on the field. It looks like it's going to be either running into the kicker or roughing the kicker.
4th and 10. Ball was at the 49-yard line.
And we'll see what the penalty marker is here.
It's a little interesting.
Dylan Horton, not into the plant leg there, so a 5, not a 10. Andy Reid asking where the ball was back there. Is fair caught back at the 10-yard line. As he and special teams coordinator Dave Tote
Running into the kicker,
discuss.
number 92 with the defense. Penalties decline. First down, Houston.
So they'll decline the penalty and take where the ball landed, as Houston will start out on offense here, pinned deep in their own territory. What are your thoughts on the AFC North? I think it's kind of clustered right now, to be honest with you, man. But what I am excited to see is that this AFC North is going to come down to the wire, I believe, on who wins the division. All right, so first down and 10 now coming up here for the Texans. Ball here at the 10-yard line. And I'll hand it off here. Woody Marks met in the backfield. And he's going to go down after a tackle and only for a yard. And that's going to set up second down and 9. What's your favorite team in the NFC North? Man, I like the Lions, but the Packers look really good right now. And Stroud, 2nd and 9. That one's tipped up and intercepted. Oh, wait a minute. He dropped it. And oh, my goodness. There was a tip ball flying around, and Edwards almost comes up with the pick. Nico Collins, a great effort to try to make that catch. And then Edwards almost brings it in, and it's incomplete.
They're going to change strategies they have. They brought Noel Williams in to replace Trent McDuffie. Now he is the man underneath Nico Collins in the coverage, and they're keeping the 2 deep safeties behind, which is why he was able to make that play.
So now 3rd down and 9 for C.J. Stroud and the Texans. He's in the shotgun here. Stroud looking to throw. Gets rid of it. Oh, Dalton Schultz can't come up with the catch. There is a flag on the play.
That's going to be a defensive hold on KC.
And it looks like we're going to have a holding call here on the Chiefs defense.
Holding. Number 20 defense. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
And it's Williams.
So Noel Williams was out there, and you'll see that Collins goes to the ground. Now, was it because he was tugged down? Or did he stumble down? I would say he stumbled down.
And that's a terrible call as Nico Collins stumbles on the play, and they called holding. There was no holding call on that play. A terrible penalty for the referees here today. And now 1st and 10 for the Texans. Handoff here. Woody Marks on the right side. Breaks through across the 20 to the 23-yard line. And it's going to be 2nd down and short.
He is questionable to return with a knee injury. When he came off the field, the athletic training staff, you see them there testing the stability of that left knee. He's done some drills. He's been on and off the bike. They put a sleeve on that knee, and we'll see if he can get back in.
Yeah, looking down the sideline below us here, Melissa, just on that bike, as you mentioned. As you see the accolades last 2 years, that all-pro team.
So now 2nd down and 3 from the 23-yard line. Stroud under center. Play action. Looking to throw here. Looks downfield and overthrows his intended target. Looking for Higgins on that play.
So, Mike, I want to go back to, here's a day that Andy Reid on that 5-yard
The worst team in the NFL?
goes for them, right? It would have been on the
I mean, it's got to be the New York Jets, right?
This game's different. His offensive line's banged up.
Between the Jets and the Titans.
I think they're doing a pretty good job out there, and then they get that bad call down there. So, I mean,
So 3rd down and 3 coming up here for the Chiefs defense as they look to make a stop here and get the ball back to their offense. The ball here at the 23-yard line. Stroud in the shotgun. And the Chiefs are showing blitz on the play. And it's a rush 3. Stroud throws. It's caught. And Dalton Schultz with the grab. And he's got enough for a first down. Texans.
right here all the way across the field and going against Mike Edwards, who has been around a little bit. A veteran guy came in, did a pretty good job for him because of some injuries on the back end for Kansas City at the safety position. But Schultz is going to be a big ask if that's what they're expecting Mike Edwards to do in this game.
So now 1st and 10. Handoff here. Woody Marks up the middle. And that's actually Nick Chubb. And Chubb gets about 3 yards on that carry.
Showed us the play a moment ago, that 3rd down play. All those guys at the line, only 3 rushes. I love watching Steve Spagnuolo spin the wheel with all of his defensive options.
He is, and tonight.
And Steve Spagnuolo, this defense, always uses as many players as they can and as many different looks as they can to confuse the offense.
Knowing what they've got going on the offensive line tonight, those are the plays they've got to make to turn this game.
So 2nd down and 7. Stroud in the shotgun. Blitz coming. Stroud under pressure. Rolling to his right. Throws. It's caught. Nico Collins to the 40, to the 30, to the 25, to the 20, inside the 15, and to the 10-yard line. And he's knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be 1st and goal. Texans. And a big play there as the Chiefs bring the blitz. It's an all-out blitz, folks. And Stroud sees it coming. He rolls to his right, looking for his man downfield. Nico Collins comes back to the football and helps out his quarterback there for a beautiful play. And that's a big gain for 53 yards, and it's going to set up 1st and goal for the Texans. And we got a false start penalty here on the offense, and that's going to back up the Texans here, folks. What's up, man? Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate you there, Minnie. Hope you're doing good.
Mistakes you can't make in a game like this.
So thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. If you guys have any football questions, don't be afraid to hit me up with those super chats. All right, let's go.
Trade comes over to this team as well. They've just been shuffling everybody up front. They finally think they've settled up.
So now 1st down and goal. Ball here at the 12-yard line. C.J. Stroud in the shotgun here. He's going to fake the handoff. Oh, it's tipped, but the running back catches it, but he's tackled down at the line of scrimmage. And Edwards and Tranquil were there on the tackle. So 2nd down and goal coming up here for the Texans.
He's seen it all. He probably took a look at that throw from C.J. Stroud and said, all right, I've got one of those in me tonight. It's going to be that kind of night.
So 2nd down and goal now coming up here as the Texans try to punch it in.
Houston has to take the step up. They're a bad red zone team. Only New Orleans worse in the red zone in terms of scoring touchdowns by percentage this year.
Stroud looking to throw, gets rid of it. Collins on the slant play, gets it up to about the 9-yard line. So that's going to set up 3rd down and goal.
So they're having to take a corner and bring him down on Nico Collins. Now, what they would like to do is have that be Trent McDuffie, and then they can overshift the defense going the other way and helping. But now you're in the pressure situation.
Oh, thank you, Bryce. I appreciate that. And I don't know, I guess, Minnie, it's just too close to tell right now. The Broncos or the Patriots probably in the AFC, and in the NFC, it's kind of wide open in the NFC right now. Maybe the Rams? Rams or Seattle? So now 3rd and goal. Stroud under pressure, steps up, gets it to his running back, and he walks in for the touchdown. Texans! In Houston, we don't have a problem because Woody Marks walks into the end zone untouched as C.J. Stroud finds his man, and they get it into the end zone to extend their lead in this one. And you see Woody Marks, he comes off the blocker, and wow, Nick Bolton literally is a millisecond away from making that sack, and Stroud able to get it to his running back in the flat, and untouched, he walks into the end zone for the touchdown. And the extra point is good, and that makes it a 10-0 lead here in the second quarter for Houston.
Back-to-back. Getting a big 52-yarder. Stroud to Collins. And then Woody Marks takes it in. 10-0 Texans in Kansas City.
So how are you?
All right. Tony, thanks for the like and subscribe, brother. Terrence says you should have NFL trivia questions during commercial breaks. Well, to be honest with you, I'm not like a huge trivia buff, to be honest with you. Like, I'd probably have to write a bunch of stuff down to even really ask a bunch of stuff. But, I mean, if you guys, if anybody in the chat has some NFL trivia they want to ask, you know, thank you for hanging out. All right, so let's look at that drive there for Houston. And it's a 10-play, 90-yard drive, and C.J. Stroud finds his running back out of the backfield for the 9-yard touchdown pass. So now it's a double-digit lead here for the Texans, 10-0 over the Chiefs on the road, and we'll see what they're able to do here. All right, all right. All right, as we get ready to get back from commercial break here, guys, what we've seen is that offensive line for Kansas City has been struggling to run the football. They've been okay in pass protection thus far, but Mahomes and the Chiefs offense are trying to get the ball out of his hands quickly, so he has not been able to try to push anything downfield thus far. And for the Houston Texans offense, they're finding a nice balance between the run game and passing game right now. If they can keep that balance going on offense, they're going to have a really good chance of winning this football game. Top of the rodeo, it's on top of the rodeo, yeah, on the rodeo, it's on top of the rodeo. Bryce, I don't know if the Seahawks will make the Super Bowl because they've got to get through the Rams. And I think if you ask me to pick between the Rams and Seattle, I think I'd probably go with the Rams right now. So now we'll see Thornton here on the return. He gets it up to about the 35-yard line, and that's going to set up Kansas City with decent field position here as the offense comes back out onto the field.
Mahomes and Matt Burke, the defensive coordinator. Chris, we talked about what they've done on the field. What happened on the sideline after 3 games has been significant.
3 games, they were 0-3. They let Matt Burke start calling the plays, and
so now 1st and 10, ball on the 35-yard line. Mahomes in the shotgun, hands it off. Pacheco on the draw play, doesn't get much, maybe a yard, and that sets up 2nd down and long.
And Danico Autry in there on the stop. Yeah, the head coach was calling the defense, but Burke has been the defensive coordinator.
Dustin, you're right, man. We totally need to lock in, brother. Buccaneers definitely need to lock in.
And all of this dates back to the San Francisco days and that style of defense.
So 2nd down and 9 coming up now for the Chiefs offense. The ball at the 36-yard line. Mahomes in the shotgun. It's a 4 wide receiver set. Mahomes looking to throw over the middle. It's tipped and intercepted by the Texans. And an excellent play there by the defense. And Pierre with the turnover, and it's going to be a 1st down, Texans. And Mahomes can't believe it. He's pissed. But that's a tip ball, and it's a tip drill. And the Texans are able to come up with it. And Pierre's actually the one who tips it and comes back to make the interception. But, oh! Doesn't move. The ball does hit the ground. Is this going to be an interception?
So he has to get control before the ball hits the ground, and then he has to maintain control after it hits the ground. He does get control before. Now the nose of the ball touches. I don't see a lot of movement there.
Called on the field an interception. Not confirmed.
So they called that they call it an interception. You see the ball sort of move a little bit as the tip of it hits the ground, but that looks like it's going to be a catch. Wow.
What a play. What a break. There's only a handful of those plays that they don't...
So now 1st and 10 here for Houston. They take over. Play action here for Stroud. Looking, gets rid of it. Dalton Schultz in the flat, and he gets it up to about the 48-yard line. So that interception's going to stand, and Mahomes is not liking that. And the Chiefs are now looking really, really bad here, folks.
I was sitting there and I go, this isn't quite him. You know, it's not bad. And he threw an early interception and came back. But he has come out here tonight, and when we talked to him, you can tell he had a little, like, all right, I'm ready to go kind of thing going into this. I think they're a little tired of hearing about it.
So 2nd down and 6. Now at the 47. Stroud under center. They put a receiver in motion. And a play action rolling to his left. He gets rid of it. It's caught. And a nice catch there on the run for number 14, Noel. And that's going to set up 3rd down and short.
Was out for 3 games after suffering the concussion. Davis Mills came in 1.
Aiden, how we doing, brother?
That was huge. It kept their season alive. But maybe Stroud saw during those games, hey, we've got a defense.
So 3rd down and 1 coming up here for the Texans offense.
Big mistakes, and you don't get sacked 8 times like they did in the playoffs. We're going to win a lot of football games, and I think they started playing to that style, and it's continuing here tonight.
There's Mills.
So 3rd down and 1 at the 48-yard line. And Stroud with the QB sneak, and he's got enough for a 1st down, Texans.
The Patriots, it was waived and signed here. Part of that reworked offensive line Chris was talking about.
Mike, I've got to say, though, and just in all fairness here, the biggest play of this night, that 3rd and 8 pass interference that was not. It was not a foul. That was going to be a punt, and you were going to have Kansas City getting the ball down here. Instead, now they're down 10-0. They got work to do.
So 1st and 10. Now here from the 46-yard line across midfield. Stroud's in the shotgun. Bunch formation to the right. They toss it. Marks has got blockers out in front. And he gets it up to maybe the 43. So a gain of 4. It's going to set up 2nd down.
We've seen for so many years go in the Chiefs' favor, work against them.
Oh, dude, congratulations, Aiden, with your awesome hockey games. Pat, what's going on? Like the Buffalo Bills? Godson, what's up, man? Bucks failed us today. Hard in all the rain. Dude, yeah, that was tough game to watch today, guys. A very tough game for Bucks fans. Oh, yeah, Bryce, Seahawks doing really good. All right, so 2nd down and 6. Stroud under pressure, and he's got to get rid of it. It was an all-out blitz for Kansas City, and Stroud had nowhere to go on that one. And you look at the replay here, C.J. Stroud has nowhere to go, and he's got to get rid of it. Otherwise, he was going to go down for a sack on that play.
So you're the quarterback coach the next day, you're saying that was a good play. That was a good play.
So here we are, 3rd down and 6 coming up now for the Texans. And they're across midfield at the 42-yard line. Stroud in the shotgun, looking to throw, under pressure, and it's incomplete. The blitz got to the quarterback there, and it's going to set up 3rd down, or I should say 4th down and 6.
Kick him from 16 warm-ups and up 10, good defense. They'll punt it away.
So you're going to say...
So you see here on the replay, C.J. Stroud
because this guy's creeping right there, he's going to have to play...
sees the corner coming on the blitz unblocked, and Stroud just has to get rid of it. He does have a receiver right there in the vicinity, but he had to get rid of that too quickly before the receiver could turn around. And a beautiful play there for the Texans. Townsend, the former Super Bowl punter with the Chiefs, downs it right at the 2-yard line. And thank you guys for hanging out here on the channel as we see the Chiefs get ready to go back out on the field for their next offensive drive. What's up, Justin? He says, do you think Mbuka cost y'all the win today? I don't know if Mbuka cost us the win, but man, that drop in the end zone would have gave us the lead late in that game. So I guess you could say that, but I just think too many mistakes on the defense and on the offense is what cost us in that one, man. Just sloppy football. I know the weather probably had something to do with it, but that was probably our 3rd worst game this year, man. It was just a poor performance all around for Tampa Bay. Oh, yeah, Aiden, the Chiefs have not been doing that well this year. They've been really up and down, and honestly, I think if they lose this game, they could be out of the playoffs here, guys. All right, so we are waiting to get back from commercial break here, guys. I'm up to that last drive. It's 6 plays, 15 yards, and they've got to punt it to the Chiefs, so they're not able to take advantage of the interception there by their defense. And for the Chiefs defense, they come up with a big stop here. Terrence, I don't know, but I hope not, man. That would be pretty bad. Aiden, Tampa Bay played the Saints. And the Buccaneers also will be playing the Atlanta Falcons coming up on Thursday Night Football this week. So the Bucs get a quick turnaround. Hopefully that means they can put this game behind them really quickly and get a win at home against the Falcons on Thursday. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. All right. More food commercials. Ugh.
Pros are back in the Olympics for hockey.
How about U.S. and Canada and the rivalry, men and women?
Yeah, that's right. Both.
It's been happening. That, to me, that's my favorite in the Winter Olympics. I love that.
It could be one of the best parts of the games coming up. Beginning in less than 9 weeks, Kareem Hunt with the carry for you. In Vancouver, you got to see that finale, that great gold medal game.
I did. Sidney Crosby and the place went crazy. Do we have any Kachuk brothers in this one?
You know what? They could use a little toughness, the Kachuk brothers, and we'll see them in the Olympics for sure. But
I like it.
The Chiefs could use.
So the Chiefs getting ready to come back out on offense here.
Find some way to succeed here. Is 5 minutes left. Second quarter. The Chiefs have 42 yards. Other than mentioning the Walter Payton Man of the Year team winner, we have not mentioned.
So 2nd down and 9 now for the Chiefs. At the 4-yard line, Mahomes looking to throw. Left side, it's caught. And Thornton with the nice grab there. And that's going to be a 1st down. Chiefs. And you see here on the replay, Mahomes looking for a quick throw in his own end zone. He gets it on the out route to Thornton, number 80, on the left side of the field. And that's a pretty big gain.
Playmakers inside, receivers Travis Kelce are the between the numbers guys. They need to start working in there too.
So that's a gain of 12 yards on that play. Sets up first down and 10. Mahomes play action, looking to throw. Gets rid of it. Incomplete, intended for Travis Kelce on the play.
Across the field, and Chris, you can just see, knowing what they have up front, what they don't have up front. Patrick is on the move.
Yeah, and the other part of this is what Travis Kelce has done for Rashee Rice. All those little routes that Travis Kelce has made famous in the middle of the field where it looks like he's in slow motion, doing figure eights and, doing all the stuff that he does. He has been training Rashee Rice since the day that he got here to be that slot guy inside, to be the equivalent of him on the other side in the middle of the field. They got a lot of speed outside. Those two guys work together.
All right, so 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes pump fake, looking downfield, pump fakes again. He's going to scramble, and he slides down at the 21-yard line. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and short for Mahomes. Already with 3 rushes for 23 rushing yards. And guys, if you took the over on Patrick Mahomes rushing yards in this one, you got yourself a winning bet. Although I think they might minus some rushing yards with the sacks, so maybe not a winner yet. Yeah, Justin, you could be right about that. And now Mahomes, 3rd and 4, looking to throw, under pressure, gets out of the sack, still with the ball, throws, it's caught. And did he catch that? He did. And Juju Smith-Schuster makes the grab. There's a flag on the play, but what a Mahomes magic throw.
Flag downfield here on Houston. Here's Mario Edwards.
There were 2 fouls. Holding, number 2, the defense. That penalties decline. Personal foul, face mask, number 97, defense. 15-yard penalty, end of play, automatic first down.
So face mask on the defense, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Chiefs. But they already had the 1st down there.
Finger doing the grabbing and twisting, but that still counts. And tack it on to what was.
And an excellent effort there for Juju Smith-Schuster. And yeah, they'll tack on the penalty yardage after the catch. So now 1st and 10 for Mahomes. An incredible play. Now at the 41-yard line in the shotgun, looking to throw under pressure. Gets rid of it. It's caught. And Xavier Worthy with a big grab and a 1st down. Chiefs. And an excellent play there. That goes for a big gain of 22 yards on that one. Mahomes gets it out quickly. Worthy on a nice curl route. It was actually an in and back out route. And it goes around, and we get Worthy in there. So now 1st and 10. Mahomes in the shotgun. Ball now at the 37-yard line. Mahomes hands it off. Kareem Hunt up the middle. It's about 2 yards on that carry.
Approaching the 2-minute warning. Remember, Houston will get the ball to start the 2nd half.
And before we're said and done tonight, we're going to be talking about Kareem Hunt and his ability to make those chip blocks on the edge against these 2 pass rushers. So far, the game's still close enough. They don't have to just go to a straight drop-back game and let those guys really get going off the edge. So it's really important to keep this game as close as possible.
All right, so 2-minute warning here in this one, folks. And Kansas City is trailing 10-0 against the Houston Texans.
Those eyes, that nose.
Oh, yeah. Oh, big stretch, big stretch. Big stretch. Oh, hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for hanging out on the channel. Appreciate all the love and support here, guys. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend and enjoying your Week 14 NFL Sunday. Been a long day. Root beer, what's going on, man? Hey, look, I got a root beer. Talking to root beer. What's going on, man? Oh, look at that. Trivia question. How many total teams in the NFL? We've got 32 NFL football clubs. Oh, yeah. Boom, Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. And it says, go Pack, go. Go Pack, go. Antonio, let's go, let's go. And Jaden in the chat as well. Jaden Jackson, let's go. All right, guys, if you have any football questions whatsoever, make sure you guys hit me up with those super chats here on Tim Reynolds Show. If not, please just make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. Oh, Terrence wants to know who leads the NFL in rushing. I would believe that's Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor, the leading rusher in the NFL. And, man, the Colts are now on the rails right now, guys. Losing again. Again to Jacksonville. In Jacksonville. Guys. Wrap your head around this for a second, okay? A division opponent in the AFC South Division, okay, has not beaten another divisional opponent since 2014 in their house. That's right, guys. The Indianapolis Colts have not beat the Jacksonville Jaguars since 2014. That's when Andrew Luck was their starting quarterback, guys. That is crazy. The Jacksonville Jaguars seem to be like, hey, the Colts come into town, we getting the dub today. If you could add a team to the NFL, what would you want to name it? We'd probably have to do like another badass animal or something, right? Like, maybe like the cheetahs, or the rhinos. Something like that would be pretty cool. And now Mahomes, quick throw, gets it out to Thornton. Thornton rolls around, and he gets it up close to that first down marker.
First of their 3 timeouts.
It looks like the Texans are going to call a timeout here as they try to conserve some time to hopefully get the ball back before the end of the first half. Who was the best team in the NFL in the 2011 season? 2011. I want to say New England, right? Was it the Patriots, I think? Yeah, there we go. Will Kevin Stefanski get fired? Well, Antonio, I will give you my opinion. I believe he should be fired. And the reason for that is that this team's had 2 years that were just pretty much wasteful. And we're not contenders. And at this point, man, they just need to blow the whole thing up. So now 1st and 10, Mahomes in the shotgun, play action, looking to throw, under pressure, gets rid of it, and Noah Gray drops another pass, this time with nobody around him, and Mahomes has got to be going frustrated with his tight end. And Noah Gray lined up on the right side. He comes wide open on this particular play. And you can see it, Mahomes scrambling to his right, Noah right there, and he cannot come up with the catch. And yeah, Mahomes could have probably put that on him a little bit better, man. All right, thank you there, TL. And now 2nd and 10, Kareem Hunt with the draw play. He gets it inside the 25 to the 22-yard line. So that's a gain of about 5 yards. It sets up 3rd down. What's up, Scataboo? Hope you're doing good, man. Dennis says, what happened to Tampa Bay? Just a very sloppy performance against the division rival, the New Orleans Saints. Got to give Saints all the credit. They come out with the upset victory, and Tampa Bay just falters. Unfortunately, a very bad performance for them. So 3rd down and 5 at the 22-yard line. Patrick Mahomes in the shotgun, a bunch wide receiver set to the right. He's looking to throw. Under pressure, Mahomes scrambling around. He's going to go down for the sack. And that's Autry, number 96, who gets there on the tackle. Or I should say Avery. Avery, number 96, the defensive lineman, gets there. No, it's Autry, A-U-T-R-Y. And Autry, number 96, as we look at the replay here, Mahomes trying to find time to get it to his wide receivers. They're all covered here. And the sack comes from the secondary as the coverage there forced Mahomes to hold on to the football longer than he wanted to. Look at that. Go, Pack, go. Hell yeah. Ooh, would Cleveland or Cincinnati be dumb enough to try to pry Ryan Day for Columbus? Why not? Like, why not? I mean, there's not like another guy right around the NFL and right now that would be a better coaching candidate for either the Cleveland Browns or for the Cincinnati Bengals than that guy right there, Ryan Day. Oh, and the field goal is no good. I thought the Texans called a timeout. It's a 43-yard attempt that Buckner cannot connect with. And because of that, there's no points on the board for Kansas City. And guys, Kansas City could get shut out here in the first half. When's the last time you said that? Holy shiznit. Look at that. Tim in the chat. What's going on, man? Yo, random question. Do you think the Jags will make the postseason and go far? Tim, the Jaguars will definitely make the postseason, but they're going to go as far as their offense can take them. You see here for the Jacksonville Jaguars, they've got a very capable defense that I think can compete with any team in the AFC. But whether or not they're going to have the firepower or the trust in quarterback Trevor Lawrence, that is what has to be shown by Jacksonville in order for them to be a legit contender come postseason time. But the Jacksonville Jaguars will be a postseason team this year, mark my words. Will Greeny, best friend, bestie Tim Reynolds. What's going on, dear Scattaboo? Appreciate you hanging out, man. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out on the channel. Don't forget to please drop a like button. Hit that like button, guys, and subscribe to the channel. All right, so we'll look at that last drive there for Kansas City. A 12-play, 72-yard drive ends with a 43-yard field goal missed by Buckner. And because of that, now the Texans will take over on offense. They've got one timeout remaining and only 1 minute left in the first half. Bump, 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 bump. Let's go.
The reality hot seat Sunday Night Football. That's how they react to a doink in the reality world. Nobody can believe it. Favorite reality stars celebrating the drama of the NFL. Maybe they're talking Taylor if we put that shot up.
So 1st and 10 now for the Texans. Stroud in the shotgun throws. Oh, and right through the hands of the intended receiver, Nico Collins. But there is a flag on the play. We've got laundry on the field.
Pass interference, number 12, offense. 10-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
Well, that's pass interference on the offense, and that's going to back up the Texans here, guys.
That's a guy you don't want to step in and take a charge against. Nico Collins, 6'4", 222.
Thank you, Terrence. Appreciate you, man.
Quarter century. Andre Johnson, DeAndre Hopkins. They always have big receivers who are the focal point. And this guy, who knows if he'll get to their status, but fits the bill so far.
So now Stroud over the middle, right through the hands of his intended target. And Higgins now sets up 2nd down and long.
795 yards coming in has added to that tonight already over 100. He's sitting at 898. He's trying to join Johnson and Hopkins. Have 1,000 receiving yards in 3 straight seasons.
Yeah, and now the Texans have to not fool around too much here because...
So 2nd down and 20 now coming up here for the Texans. Stroud in the shotgun here. And he's going to look to throw. Stroud gets it, completes it to Dalton Schultz. And he gets out of bounds at the 27-yard line. So third down coming up now for the Texans.
This is a little unusual what's happening here. The very worst I want to come out of this half with is a 10-point lead. And unless you pick up 15, 16 yards here, they're going to get another shot.
Rick handed off 3 times. The Chiefs will use the timeouts to get the ball back. But I'm with you.
So third down and 16. CJ Stroud in the shotgun here. A bunch formation on the left side. Looking to throw under pressure. Stroud gets rid of it. It's caught. And is that going to be a first down? And Nico Collins comes up with the grab, and it's going to be a first down for the Texans. So a gain of 18 yards there, now up to the 45-yard line. Here comes the Texans. Stroud in the shotgun. Oh, and a terrible play there. That's going to be a false start on the offense.
Probably should have used that timeout before.
Yep.
False start, number 79, offense. 5-yard penalty, first down. In order to avoid 10-second runoff, Houston will take their third and final timeout. 30-second timeout.
I don't think Chris Jones can believe what C.J. Stroud just did to him. He had him, and somehow they convert that 3rd and 16 down the field. This has been a tremendous half so far by C.J. Stroud.
And C.J. Stroud keeping that play alive to find Nico Collins across the middle of the field. An excellent effort as Chris Jones was right there, almost able to bring down the quarterback. So now with 23 seconds remaining, it's 1st and 15 for the Texans. Stroud with an incredible first half here in this one. And now 1st and 15. Ball here at the 40-yard line. Stroud looking to throw under pressure, and he goes down for the sack. And it's Jones right there with the sack. And that might take us to halftime. And now Stroud already back in shotgun looking to throw. Stroud under pressure, breaks out of the sack, throws it, and it's incomplete. And that will take us to halftime. Oh, absolutely, that defense is legit.
The Chiefs scoreless in KC, Kansas City in desperate need of wins to try.
The Buccaneers have 2 Super Bowl wins.
Put it all together. Those guys will step up. They'll be good.
Andy, thanks.
All right.
So, wow, guys, I can't even tell you the last time I can remember the Chiefs shut out in the first half. As we'll go ahead and give you guys a quick stat recap. It ain't going to be a lot. Honestly, as we talk about the Chiefs first here, Patrick Mahomes, 8 for 12 for 58 yards in the first half with 1 interception, no touchdowns. We see Patrick Mahomes was the leading ball carrier with 3 carries for 23 yards. Isaiah Pacheco with 6 carries for 18 yards. And Kareem Hunt with 4 carries for 11 yards. Only 52 rushing yards in the first half. But neither one of these teams have really established a running game here as we head to halftime. Xavier Worthy with 2 catches for 32 yards. And Tyquan Thornton with 2 catches for 19 yards as well. We also see that Rashid Rice has 2 catches for 12 yards with Xavier Worthy really being the leading receiver here. Juju Smith-Schuster has 1 catch, 0 catches thus far for Travis Kelce here in the first half. As we switch over to the Houston Texans, CJ Stroud, 12 for 19 for 171 passing yards here in the first half. 1 passing touchdown. Also, we see Woody Marks is the leading ball carrier with 9 carries for 31 yards for the Texans. We see Nico Collins already with 4 catches for 121 yards in this particular matchup. And Dalton Schultz with 3 catches for 22 yards as the second leading receiver. And that's about it, with Woody Marks, the running back, also adding 2 catches for 8 yards and a touchdown here in this one as the Texans lead 10-0 here at halftime. The Texans defense shutting out Patrick Mahomes and this Chiefs offense, sacking the quarterback twice and forcing a turnover. All right, so we'll wait to get ready for the second half. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you guys so much for hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. So we'll go over the team stats here first. We'll start with the Chiefs. They've got 8 first downs thus far, but they're only 1 for 5 on third down here at halftime with 98 total yards of offense. We've also seen they've got 2 penalties thus far. We see for the Texans, they've got 9 first downs and we're 5 for 8 on third down in the first half with 201 total yards of offense, but they also had 6 penalties for 44 yards, so they'll need to clean some things up as we head into the second half here for the Texans versus the Chiefs, as Houston has the lead 10-0 over Kansas City. So thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. This has been your halftime stat recap here on Tim Reynolds Show. So please don't forget to hit that like button, guys. Subscribe to the channel, and hopefully we'll see you guys for an exciting second half. We'll see, right? All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and go kick it for a little halftime break, hit the bathroom, re-up on the refreshments, and we'll see you guys soon. Boom shakalaka boom shakalaka boom. Boom shakalaka boom shakalaka boom. Woo! All right, let's go. Who's ready for the second half? All right. I'm all right. We're doing good. What's up, J Bob? How we doing? Oh, man. Guys, I hate allergies. All right. All right, guys, getting ready for the second half to kick off here. The Texans will get the second half kickoff. All right. So we did get a penalty flag on the return. It's going to be holding on the Texans. So CJ Stroud comes out with a 10-0 lead here for the Texans offense. So Stroud lined up here at the 12-yard line, no, the 17-yard line, and he's under center. He'll hand it off here. Oh, and tackled in the backfield by Nick Bolton, who cleaned up the work for Chris Jones. That's going to go for a huge loss on that run. And Woody Marks, who was the running back in the backfield, and he had no time whatsoever as we see Chris Jones just gets around the center and gets right to the running back. Ralph, what's going on with the Timbo? So now here we go. Second down and 14 from the 12-yard line. Stroud's got to get rid of it, and he gets laid out by Chris Jones. And Jones making an impact already here to start the second half. And you see there, Chris Jones just takes on the right guard one-on-one, gets to the inside, and almost gets to the quarterback.
You can watch hours of tape and find only a handful of plays in which he's not double-teamed. Tonight, they're coming up with schemes, allowing...
So 3rd and 14. Now for C.J. Stroud, they're at the 13-yard line. He's in the shotgun, a bunch formation to the right. 4-man rush, Stroud, plenty of time, looking downfield. It's overthrown and incomplete, and it's going to be 4th down for the Texans.
To begin the third quarter for Houston.
Oh, boy, that was a chance to get out of that situation.
And you see here, Hutchinson was the intended target as we look at the replay. He does come open, but Stroud takes his time trying to get it to him and can't set his feet, so he floats the football there, and that ends up being incomplete. And C.J. Stroud's going to want that throwback. Ha, get it? Throwback. Ha. So Xavier Worthy with the fair catch, and the Chiefs will have excellent field position here at the 44-yard line.
locker room knowing our tomorrows are about done.
I mean, this is significant to the league. This is a team that has dominated for a decade. And right now, their season is on the brink out here. They got the ball in good field position, opening drive by the defense. They have to go.
So now Mahomes in the shotgun at the 44-yard line. 3 bunch receivers to the left. Play action, Mahomes looking, scrambling around, steps up, looking downfield, and it's caught! Hollywood Brown with the grab, and it's a first down. Chiefs. Hollywood Brown comes up with the huge grab downfield as Patrick Mahomes has some Mahomes magic left in him. And you see Hollywood Brown on the out and in route comes across the field to the right side, and that's a big gain there on that play. And Mahomes finding Hollywood Brown for the 35-yard gain downfield to the 21-yard line. And now on the edge of the red zone, they toss it. Smith, left side, takes it up the field, across the 15 to the 14-yard line. So an excellent play there for the Chiefs, who are literally in scoring range in the red zone, and they are within shooting distance of getting back into this game. That's a nice toss play to number 24, Smith, the rookie running back for the Chiefs. So the ball now at the 14-yard line here for Kansas City. 2nd down and 3. Mahomes in the shotgun. And he'll hand it off to Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt with 2 yards on that play. And it's going to set up 3rd down and short now for the Chiefs.
Has been good inside, but is out on injured reserve with a foot injury.
Yeah, I think we're 4-down territory down here now, don't you? I just
Momentum?
I just feel like that they've jumped out here in this second half, and you want to take advantage. And typically,
so 3rd down and 1 now here for Mahomes. He's in the pistol formation. He'll hand it off, and Hunt right there, and I think he's going to have enough for the 1st down. And an excellent effort there. Even Mahomes getting in on the pile. And that's a new set of downs coming up for the Chiefs.
watch him. He's like, all right, here we go. We're going to make sure we get that one.
Well, and now you know, in desperate times for Kansas City.
Well, and that's what Patrick Mahomes was telling us in the meeting. He goes, yeah, I run sometimes when times get a little tough.
So 1st and 10, now just outside the 10-yard line, handoff. Kareem Hunt up the middle, gets maybe 2. So we'll get 2nd down coming up now for Kansas City.
We're in the playoffs now, and that was the mode from all the Kansas City folks when we met with them this week.
Did you see Kareem Hunt? He was off the ground. He's literally just body surfing up there, trying to figure out what's going on and whether the power's going to walk.
So 2nd down and 7 coming up now for Mahomes in the shotgun here. He's going to look to throw. Mahomes scrambling around under pressure, and he's got to get rid of it. Looking for his running back, Smith. It's going to be incomplete. So 3rd down and 7 coming up here for Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, so 3rd and 7. Now the Chiefs at the 8-yard line. Mahomes looking to throw, steps up in the pocket, and he's going to scramble around. Mahomes gets it to the 2-yard line. And now 4th down and short coming up for the Chiefs. And you got to imagine they're going to go for it here. So Kansas City looking to get right back into this football game.
In the hands of Mahomes so many times when everything is on the line. He wants the ball in his hands, and who can blame Andy Reid if that's what he did?
So now Kareem Hunt in at running back. It's 4th down and 1. 2 wide receivers to the right of Mahomes, who's in the shotgun. They put the tight end in motion, Kelsey. And now handoff for Kareem Hunt. end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. And the Chiefs' kingdom goes wild and the fireworks go off at Arrowhead Stadium as the Chiefs crawl back into this football game. An incredible drive there for the Chiefs as they take advantage of the great field position. And we see Kareem Hunt push it into the end zone on 4th down and 1.
Manages to bounce into the end zone. That is championship heart right there.
Well said. Bunker missed the field goal earlier.
And the extra point is good.
That extra point in. Kansas City got nothing going in the first half. First play of the second half, Mahomes kickstart this thing to Hollywood. 35 to Brown. Little magic from Mahomes to keep it alive. The touchdown run for Hunt. Kansas City within 3.
Oh, Carson, that's awesome, man. Good luck on your permit test tomorrow there, bro. All right, so let's look at that last drive there for Kansas City. It went 8 plays, 56 yards, and this was set up by their defense getting a quick 3 and out. And that's where we see Mahomes and the Chiefs would actually start out at their own 44-yard line here. So Mahomes got it kicked off with a big throw to Hollywood Brown for 35 yards to get them into the red zone. And then a 2-yard touchdown run on 4th down and 1 from the 2-yard line gives the Chiefs their first points of this game. Excuse me. So with that score, it's now Kansas City 7 and Houston 10. All right, thank you everybody for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, as we wait to get back here, looks like Kansas City is crawling back into this football game. And one thing you're starting to see here is they're having to be aggressive. And if they can get big plays down the field like they did with Hollywood Brown, that's going to definitely get this offense going here in the second half. Now only trailing by 3. We're going to see how C.J. Stroud and this Houston Texans offense responds here after the quick 3 and out that opened up the second half. High school football going around the country right now, as a lot of high school football is heading into the playoffs. All right, thank you everybody for hanging out here on the channel. So the Strouds will come back out on offense. Ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. Nobes, what's up, man? Welcome back, brother. Good luck to your Chiefs today, my friend. So 1st down and 10 coming up here for Houston. Ball at the 37-yard line. And we've got C.J. Stroud under center. 2 wide receiver set. They put the tight end in motion. And they'll hand it off here. Woody Marks right up the middle, and he doesn't get much. That's an excellent run defense there by Kansas City. And that tackle, after only a gain of a yard, sets up second down and long. What's up, Pat? Let's go, Chiefs. So second down and 8 now coming up here for the Texans.
Set the play clock for 25 seconds.
So a clock issue here as the referees are taking care of that. And now second down and 8 coming up here for the Texans offense. And Stroud set up here in the shotgun. Ball at the 37, looking to throw. Under pressure, gets rid of it. It's tipped and almost intercepted. And nice play there for the defense for Kansas City. And it's third down and long coming up here for Houston. And the Texans offense reeling here to start the second half. And was it Jones again? It was Chris Jones once again making another impact play here in the second half. That's his third impact play already in the 2 drives Houston's had to open up the second half. And now it's third and long. The ball here at the 37-yard line. Stroud in the shotgun, looking to throw. Under pressure, gets rid of it, and it's incomplete. Overthrows his intended target, Nico Collins. And that's going to bring up fourth down and 8 for Houston. And once again, the Kansas City Chiefs defense comes up here with a big stop. And now after scoring the touchdown, they force a punt. And they're going to give their offense the ball back here with 9:20 to go in the third quarter. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. And a nice kick. And we'll see Worthy try to return it from the 5-yard line, making a man miss, still on his feet, stumbling. There's a flag on the play as he cuts back inside, makes another man miss, but then goes down at the 14-yard line. So all those moves for maybe 5 yards on the return. And the flag here, I think, is going to back up Kansas City.
That is going to be rough because that's going to go back inside the 4-yard line.
Flag on Mike Edwards. Conversation here with the officials.
During the return, illegal blocker back number 34 of the receiving team. Half a distance to goal was foul. First down, Kansas City. Timeout.
Chiefs down 3 on a team known for its offense. Chris Jones has been the defensive leader.
So Chris Jones making a hell of an impact here. And now after that kick, Kansas City, with the penalty on the punt, will be starting this next drive inside their own 5-yard line. So we'll see if Patrick Mahomes can get some more points on the board here for Kansas City after scoring their first touchdown. It's now a 7-10 ball game here in the third quarter against the Houston Texans. The Texans offense is sputtering right now as they've gone 3 and out on both of their opening drives in the second half. All right, appreciate you guys hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Let's go. All right, don't forget, guys, to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you guys got any football questions, let me know in the chat. And appreciate you guys hanging out here for this Sunday night football matchup here in prime time as we see the Texans taking on the Chiefs, with both teams fighting for their playoff hopes here in this AFC showdown. Bum, ba-dum, bum, boom. What's up, Scattaboo, in the chat? Hell yeah, brother. What's going on? And the crowd getting a little rowdy over there at Arrowhead. That's right, guys. Tim Reynolds watching TV will be Thursday. We'll be doing the Atlanta Falcons versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for Thursday Night Football. And Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense get ready to come back out onto the field. So now at the 4-yard line, Patrick Mahomes in the shotgun. It's a 3 wide receiver set, and there's a penalty marker on the play, and we'll see what this one is here. And it's going to be a false start on the offense. That's going to back up Kansas City. Oh, Tao says, here comes the scripted KC win. Hey, you never know. Sometimes this is how it goes. The Texans offense had a chance to march down the field and score a couple more points, but they haven't been able to do it. So now with 9 minutes to go here in the third quarter, Patrick Mahomes in the shotgun, ball at the 2. Looking to throw in his own end zone. Mahomes gets rid of it. Travis Kelce with the grab. Kelce gets it up to about the 9-yard line. That's a gain of 7 on that particular catch and run. And oh boy, Mahomes wrapping something around that left knee of his. And that is not what you want to see on the sidelines for Kansas City. So 2nd down and 4 now from the 10-yard line. Mahomes in the shotgun here. Hands it off. Kareem Hunt on the draw play up the middle. And he's going to be right there near the 1st down marker. We'll see where they spot the football. Yeah, Towels, I'm not sure, man. I haven't seen the highlights for the Raiders yet. So I wouldn't have an honest opinion until I get a chance to check it out. So 3rd down and 1 now coming up for Kansas City. And Mahomes in the shotgun here. They put a receiver in motion. Worthy from right to left. Handoff, Hunt up the middle. And the draw play gets enough for a 1st down. Chiefs. And Kareem Hunt running hard. And he's having to get whatever he can on the ground right now. 10 rushes for 24 yards and a touchdown. So 1st and 10. The Chiefs right near the 15-yard line. Mahomes, play action, looking to throw. Mahomes, plenty of time over the middle. It's caught. Xavier Worthy with the grab. He dives forward to the 38-yard line, and it's a 1st down. Chiefs. And that's a nice gain there to Xavier Worthy, who's able to take that over the middle of the field for a 23-yard gain, and it's going to be 1st down and 10. Kansas City. And how about the Broncos? I think the Broncos are legit one of the top seeds in the AFC. And now 1st and 10, a throw incomplete, intended for Xavier Worthy. Mahomes not able to get it there to his receiver. That's going to be 2nd down and 10 now for the Kansas City offense. Andy Reid trying to dial up something here for Kansas City. And Mahomes under center here, 3 wide receiver set. They do put someone in motion, hand it off. Pacheco running hard, gets it up to the 44-yard line. And that's a nice run there by Isaiah Pacheco. And a nice cut move there in the backfield by the running back as Pacheco was able to get that one up the field for a nice gain.
Try to throw the ball down the field, and if you can throw it, then you can start running.
So 3rd down and 4 coming up now here for Kansas City. And the ball at the 44-yard line. Mahomes in the shotgun. They put Travis Kelce in motion. Mahomes looking to throw. Under pressure, gets rid of it, and it's incomplete. Kelce looking for a flag. And there's no penalty. It's 4th down and 4. And now Kansas City's going to have to punt the football away. So the Texans get a decent stop there. As we see the replay here, Kelce went in motion. Goes on the right side, and wow. Grabbing on the arms there of the tight end, but not much there for a penalty. So now a punt coming up here for Kansas City. And Ariza gets it to about the 12-yard line, so that's a decent punt. And we'll see Houston come back out on offense with 5:36 remaining. Oh, yeah. All right, so let's look at that last drive there for Kansas City. So go 7 plays, 40 yards, and unfortunately they have to punt the ball away as Matt Ariza kicks it 44 yards, and now we will see the Houston Texans offense come back out with the lead still here in the 3rd quarter with 5.5 minutes remaining, and they're going to have the ball just outside of the 10-yard line. Break it down, show what we're talking about right now. Hanging out, let's go right now, because you never know what tomorrow's gonna hold. So now let's go, let's go. Do my thing, just Lamborghini, rag top, chrome tight, and again, so it is, say it again, so it is. All right, guys, as we wait to get back to this game here from commercial break, let me know who you guys are rolling with here. Do you think Kansas City still has a chance of coming back into this game, or do you think Houston is going to shut it down here in the second half and get the victory? And there is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. It's 1st and 10 for the Texans at the 12-yard line. Stroud in the shotgun gets rid of it. It's incomplete. And C.J. Stroud not able to be connected there with his target. And that's going to set up 2nd down and 10. So you see C.J. Stroud having to take on a big blitz here from the Kansas City Chiefs defense. And Nick Bolton almost gets in on the sack. Now 2nd down and 10 here for the Texans. C.J. Stroud in the shotgun. He'll hand it off. Woody Marks blown up in the backfield by Karlaftis. And that's going to be a tackle for a loss. And number 56 makes the stop. And Karlaftis makes an excellent play here. And you see him take on the tight end, Dalton Schultz. and just blow him into the backfield.
Wow, these defensive guys are going at it right now on both teams.
Houston in this quarter, 8 plays, -2 yards.
So now 3rd down and 10. Stroud in the shotgun at the 12-yard line, looking to throw. It's a 4-man rush. Stroud rolling to his right, throws, and it's caught. Christian Kirk made a hell of a grab. No, they say it's incomplete. And wow, an excellent effort there by Christian Kirk, and they're going to call that one incomplete as we look at the replay here. A nice stretch, but yep, that ball hits the ground.
I wonder if the flash of the defensive back, just as he was catching the ball, distracted him just enough. But man, what a change defensively for the Kansas
So after that, a quick 3 and out now coming up here as we see Xavier Worthy back to return this punt. And a nice punt here from Townsend. Now actually it's very high, and that one's going to go out of bounds at about the 48-yard line right near midfield. And now the Chiefs are going to have excellent field position here in this one. So 4:35 to go, and the Chiefs are coming back on offense. Ooh, yeah, buddy, let's go. It's Tim Reynolds Show. All right, guys, hold it down in the chat for me. I'm going to be right back. Gotta go hit the restroom. Hey, if you got any football questions, hit me up when I come back. All right, Weezer back. Sorry about that, guys. Woo! All right, let's get back to it. Come on. All right, thank you, everybody, for hanging out on the channel. It's been a bit of a slow Sunday night, but hey, sometimes they're not always going to be bangers. So a pretty good matchup here in this one. The Chiefs and the Texans really duking it out. The Chiefs defense has really stepped up here in the second half. Wally, what's going on, man? He says the live feed is way slow, huh? Chiefs have already lost. Oh, boy.
Andy Reid's worst record in one-score games is more than quarter century as a head coach.
So now 1st down and 10 coming up here for the Chiefs. Now at the 48-yard line, Mahomes play action, looking to throw, steps up, downfield, a big play, and caught! No, it's incomplete! And Thornton was right there, but the defender gets there and knocks the ball out.
No way he's catching up to this ball. Not only does he catch up, watch him punch it out. Perfect right hook right onto the ball as it was being brought in.
And what an excellent play made there by number 4. The defensive back gets his hands right in between the hands of Thornton and knocks that ball loose. So 2nd down and 10 now for the Chiefs instead of a touchdown. Mahomes in the shotgun, quick throw. Rashid Rice, left side, catches it, goes for a nice run after the catch, and that sets up third down and short.
Yeah, and I've really been surprised that we haven't seen more of Rashid Rice. He's that catch and run possibility for this offensive team. He's the guy that you just get the ball in his hands and he makes one.
And the defense really stepped up there for Houston in the secondary on that play. Number 4, Lassiter, made a terrific play to rip that out of the hands. That could have been a touchdown for Thornton and the Chiefs. So now Mahomes in the shotgun, 3rd and 3. He's going to look to throw. Mahomes steps up in the pocket. He's going to run for it. Mahomes past the 30, and he's down at around the 26-yard line. And Mahomes slow to get up on the play as he's trying to walk it off. And man, Mahomes slow to get up, but he takes that one for a big run here after the all-out blitz. And he steps up in the left side here, runs for that one past the 30 all the way up to the 25-yard line. And now Mahomes hands it off. Pacheco carries that one for about 2 yards on that play. He gets inside to the 24-yard line. Bricks, what's going on, man? Welcome back, dude. Kevin Underwood says, hey, Tim, besides the Buccaneers, who is the other team that everybody got at least another team in the AFC or NFC? I mean, I like rooting for the Broncos. I like rooting for the Jags in the AFC. The Dolphins sometimes because my family's root for them too. But yeah, I am a diehard Bucs fan. So now here we go. Mahomes rolling to his left, looking to throw, and he's going to actually run for it, and he gets out of bounds. And a positive gain with the run on that play. So 3rd down coming up here for Kansas City, and you see the jumbo set here. Mahomes, it's a play action. He's rolling to the left, trying to find his tight end, but Mahomes just goes ahead and takes what the defense gives him there. So a gain of about 4 yards on the scramble. So now 3rd down and 2. Mahomes already with 6 carries for 50 yards in this game. Now at the 18-yard line, Mahomes play action, quick throw. Oh, and Hunt can't bring it in. And that's going to be incomplete. And unfortunately there for the Chiefs, Mahomes tries to get rid of that one maybe just a little too quickly. And now they're going to have to go for the field goal.
And then he's going to come out because you know that Will Anderson's going to crash down on the edge. Easy throw, easy catch, hit him right in the face mask.
Man, that's a tough break there for Mahomes and the Chiefs. And now they'll have to settle for the field goal attempt here. It's 4th down and 2. It's a 36-yard attempt here for Buckner. And the kick is good, just inside the left upright. And with that field goal, Kansas City ties this ball game here late in the 3rd quarter. All right, guys, there's your updated score. And we'll go over that last drive there. It's 7 plays, 30 yards. And the field goal from 36 yards is good. And we've got ourselves a tied ball game here at 10. And next Sunday, guys, we got the Minnesota Vikings taking on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, thank you, Zigzag. What's going on, brother? Long time no see with 100 in the chat. So now we'll see a return here coming up for the Texans, and a nice tackle there And we'll see C.J. Stroud coming back out on offense. Thank you, Zigzag. Appreciate you, dog. Let's go. And this pass rush here for Kansas City has stepped its game up, especially here in the second half. So we'll see what C.J. Stroud and this offense has in store as they try to get back into this ball game. Zigzag with the Red Kingdom. And now 1st and 10 coming up here for the Texans. And play action here for Stroud. Under pressure, Stroud has to get rid of it. It almost goes down for the sack. So 2nd down and 10 coming up now for the Texans. And we see here pressure getting to the quarterback already. They sent a late blitzer, and the D lineman just got around the tackle and was almost able to get to the quarterback. And Stroud has started this second half 0 for 7 throwing the ball after putting up really good numbers in the first half. So now in the shotgun, ball at the 23. He'll hand it off. Woody Marks bounces to the left side, and he's going to go down. No gain on that carry. So 3rd down and long coming up here for the Texans.
We know he has such a big personality, and it is showing.
Bricks, that's awesome, man. Fantasy football coming down to the wire.
But he said this is the playoffs for us when we met.
So 3rd down and 10 coming up here for the Texans. Stroud's in the shotgun. He's going to look to throw. Blitz coming. Stroud under pressure. Rolling. Throws. Incomplete. And Kansas City looking for a penalty. And with 50 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter, the Texans, unfortunately, so no intentional grounding, but definitely 4th down punt coming up now for the Texans. Hey, Bricks, it is what it is. It's a tough loss for my Bucks against the Saints. Division rival games are always tough. Those division games are always tough. And unfortunately for the Bucks, they just didn't show up today. I think the rain played a little bit into the performance, but you can't blame the weather for Tampa Bay, man. They just need to pretty much get their heads out of their asses and start doing something. That's what they need to do. All right, so the Texans with -2 yards in the second half, and for the Chiefs, 128. So now 1st and 10 for Patrick Mahomes, who's in the shotgun here. Ball at the 38-yard line. 3 wide receivers set to the left. Mahomes rolling to his left, cuts back to his right. Under pressure, gets rid of it. It's caught. Oh, and what a big hit on Rashid Rice. And he gets back up after taking a huge hit there from Petrie, number 5. And man, what a big hit this was. Number 5 cuts back over to the left side. And as soon as Rice catches that football, that was one heck of a hit.
This is like Championship Sunday. Yes, sir. Jalen Petrie has had a game.
So now 2nd down and 10 after that incomplete pass. Mahomes hands it off. Isaiah Pacheco. A decent carry there. Runs into a tight end, Kelsey. So 3rd down and long coming up for KC. But this will be the end of the 3rd quarter.
It has been ratcheted up a notch
Heck yeah, T-Mac. What's going on, man?
Playoff position. Houston is 7-5. Kansas City 6-6. Little margin for error. KC scored all 10 in the third.
All right, so we've reached the end of the third quarter, and it's a 10-10 ball game here in Kansas City. All right, guys, as we see the end of the third quarter, let's give you guys a quick little stat recap here on Tim Reynolds Show. And for CJ Stroud, 171 yards passing and 1 passing touchdown. He has gone 0 for 8, I believe, here in the second half throwing the football. Woody Marks with 13 carries for 29 yards to lead the team in rushing. Nico Collins stood with only 4 catches for 121 yards. For the Kansas City Chiefs, we see here Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs not doing too bad. They've really picked it up here in the second half as we see Patrick Mahomes now 131 yards passing, no passing touchdowns, and that 1 interception. But he's got 6 carries for 50 yards to lead his team in rushing. We've also seen Xavier Worthy with 3 catches for 55 yards, 1 catch for 35 yards for Hollywood Brown. And then Taquan Thornton with 2 catches for 19 yards as well. Rashid Rice with 3 catches for 19 yards. We've also seen Kareem Hunt get the touchdown for KC here with 10 carries for 24 yards and the rushing touchdown. That's a little bit of a stat recap here, guys, on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And now Mahomes on 3rd and 6, looking to throw downfield, big play, and it's intercepted by the Texans. Lassiter, number 4, comes up with the interception, and it's a first down, Texans. And we see the replay here, Lassiter, number 4. One-on-one looks like with Thornton, and it's Hollywood Brown actually that comes across, and Lassiter picks him up, and he ends up coming up with the interception. And I don't even think Mahomes seen Lassiter break off of his coverage and go there right in front of Hollywood Brown to make the interception. Now the Texans are going to look to take advantage of that second interception by Mahomes. So 1st and 10 coming up here for the Texans. Ball at the 15-yard line. Handoff here. Marks up the middle. Gets maybe 2 yards. Nick Bolton with the tackle. So now Stroud coming out for 2nd down and 6. It's a 10-10 ball game here in the 4th quarter. And Stroud under pressure, blitz coming. Oh, and he goes down for the sack. And that's a big play. And now CJ Stroud looks like he's hurt. And that is not good for the Texans. He gets up slowly, now back to his feet. And that's going to set up 3rd down and long. And you see Karlaftis is the one who applied the pressure on the left side. And he got right to the quarterback, man. What a hit. Man, that's as big of a hit as you'll see from a defensive lineman on a quarterback. That's their 3rd sack of the game, and it's now 3rd down and 17. Under pressure, Stroud steps up in the pocket, throws, it's caught! Higgins with the grab, and I think he's got enough for a 1st down. Texans. And oh my goodness, Stroud somehow made that throw, and they're going to give him the 1st down.
Do you know how much courage it takes for C.J. Stroud to stand in that pocket after he's been hit like he was just hit, been under pressure
and Higgins with a couple of spin moves there at the end to get the 1st down. 1st and 10, Stroud, quick throw, gets it out to Noel, and number 14 catches that one outside on the out route and catches for about 6. That's going to set up 2nd down and 4.
Iowa State with the grab that finally gives Houston Chris a chance to breathe offensively in the 2nd half.
Yeah, they're breathing, but they're not stopping the blitz either. They were blitzing on that one as well. So, but what you do, if you can get out of this 3-and-out punt, you'll slow down.
I'm sure a lot of people would say Brick's the same thing. So now 2nd and 3. Handoff, Woody Marks, stuffed right there near the line of scrimmage. And they're able only to get a yard on that run play. So now 3rd down coming up here for Houston.
The play, it sets up 3rd and short.
So watch Nick Bolton here behind the duo line. This is what they're going to be.
And you see Nick Bolton.
Double team up to Bolton.
He's the one who comes up and makes the tackle.
On 1st down, in particular, 1st and 2nd down, he will try to shoot the gap around that double team block, and he's been doing it successfully.
So 3rd down and 2. Coming up here, Stroud in the shotgun. He'll hand it off to Noel. Noel on the right side, and he's stuffed in the backfield by Watson. Number 34 with one hell of a tackle for the Chiefs. And there's a flag coming up here.
It's going to be a hold. See what's on.
And that's a late flag if I've ever seen one.
Andy Reid's asking the same thing. Who's the hold on? It's on Houston.
And that's going to be on Houston. So with that penalty declined, it's now going to be 4th down for the Texans. And look at Watson. What a big tackle that was. Bam! Let's go!
This has been one fantastic 2nd half of defensive football.
So now 4th down and 1 coming up here.
Punt number 7 for Townsend. Worthy gets a space to operate. Fair catch, made it 20.
And for a fair catch made there by Xavier Worthy at the 22-yard line. And that's where Patrick Mahomes and this offense will come back out on the field. Heck of a game right now, guys. That's right. What's up, Captain? How you doing, bro? What's up? Wally says the perfect form of tackle. I'm telling you, dude, this Kansas City Chiefs defense has come out in this 2nd half. I mean, hitting guys. They have really stepped up. Chris Jones making a hell of an impact. Karlaftis making a hell of an impact as well. And how about Watson, man, on that last tackle? Perfect form. But hey, the Texans defense has also been balling as well. Lassiter with 2 plays really big in this second half. One was a punch out where Thornton had a big touchdown grab, and Lassiter said, not today. And then he just came up with a huge interception on that last drive for Kansas City. So we'll see how the Texans are able to handle the pressure here in the fourth quarter. This is going to come down to the wire on whether or not the Chiefs are going to be able to pull out the victory, or will the Texans be able to get the win here today. For the Chiefs, they know this is sort of a do or die game for them. Their chances of making the playoffs only dropped to 6% with a loss here today. So Kansas City treating this one like a playoff game. Oh yeah, Captain, that was a big hit, man. One hell of a game right now. Zigzag, what's up, brother? Hell of a game, man. Who's your favorite player in the NFL right now? Bricks, my favorite player in the NFL right now has got to be Bucky Irving. Yeah, it's definitely a pretty hard-fought football game right now, guys, without a doubt. Oh, man, and now they're showing off some Kansas City barbecue. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, no, I got the munchies. All right, so 1st and 10. Mahomes, play action, looking to throw. Under pressure, gets rid of it, and that's going to be incomplete. And Lassiter, the man we were just talking about, comes in on the pressure and almost sacks the quarterback. And Danielle Hunter there, as he's not been able to really get to the quarterback here, even with that third-string left tackle there for Kansas City. So now 2nd down and 10. Mahomes in the shotgun at the 22-yard line. Looking to throw. Play action. Pump fakes. Rolls to his right. Throws, and that's incomplete. And Mahomes, I don't know where he was looking for anybody there on that play. But there is a flag.
Mahomes in the pocket most of the time. See if there's contact.
No foul on the play. Incomplete pass.
So they pick up the flag, incomplete, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 now for Kansas City. Detroit, what's going on, brother?
Stop after a small college. They had him here in the preseason, undrafted. They waived him at the end. The Jets brought him in. A couple of months on the Jets roster. Didn't play. Kansas City brought him back in, elevated him Wednesday with the injuries.
So 3rd down and 10 coming up here. Day's been okay, brother. Mahomes in the shotgun. Looking to throw here. 4-man rush. Mahomes under pressure. He's going to have to scramble. And he's going to go for it here. Oh, and then he bounces off of a tackle. And somehow almost gets the 1st down. And what an effort there by Mahomes.
Right there for inspection.
Azeez Al-Shire completely missed. Mahomes is so powerful coming out of that.
And we'll see the replay here. Patrick Mahomes was going to try to make something happen, and he just bounces off of Al-Shire, number 0. The linebacker not able to bring down Mahomes, as Mahomes gets about another 5 or 6 yards on that effort, and now it's 4th down and 1. Mahomes going for it here, under pressure. Oh, Wilson gets there, and it's incomplete. And Stingling Jr. gets in to break that up. And that's a turnover on downs for the Chiefs. And I don't know if that was a good call.
In a tie game with 10 and change to go.
Gonna run the circuit all the way around the back and force Mahomes.
And wow, look at this. Mahomes had to get rid of it as Anderson was right there. Almost comes up with the sack. And, oh, it got tipped right as Mahomes threw it. So now 1st down and 10 coming up here for Houston.
That your defense has been winning the game. And basically, they're in field goal range now.
So now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Excellent field position here for the Texans. A handoff here, and Woody Marks with a nice run on that play. He's tackled after about a 5-yard carry. Second down coming up now for the Texans.
You know, here's a guy who's on his way to Canton, 27 years as a head coach. He knows this team. He knows momentum. But certainly going upstream with that decision.
Yeah, and it's tough when you're the offensive coordinator, right? You really believe in your guys. But that was a yard and a half at least.
So second down and 4. Handoff. Marks met right at the line of scrimmage, and the Chiefs defense comes up with a nice stop there. So it's going to be third down coming up now for the Texans. And guys, you're right. What a game, man.
And it's the philosophical difference, right? You've got a defensive-minded head coach.
So third down and 3 coming up here now for Houston. And Kansas City needs a stop here to hold the Texans to a field goal attempt. And only 24 total yards in this half for Houston, as the Chief defense looks for another stop. Stroud in the shotgun here, looking to throw. A bunch set. Uh-oh, under pressure. Chris Jones is right there. C.J. Stroud gets out of it, and it's completed to Higgins. And somehow, some way, number 81 makes the grab, and C.J. Stroud keeps the Texans alive. And we see Chris Jones. He's right there. Stroud gets away from the pressure. And then he rolls to his right and gets it right there to his rookie wideout. And C.J. Stroud making the crowd roar here in anger. And play action. Rolling to his left here at the 16. When he's going to run for it now. Gets out of bounds at the 14-yard line. So a gain of 2 on that carry.
C.J. Stroud on the move.
Woo! What a game this is. I mean, sometimes...
Hey, sorry, man. I got to do football, bro. Hey, take it easy. Just chill at urgent care for a little while longer, dude. Like, it ain't that big of a deal. It's merely a flesh wound. So second down and 7. Now at the 14-yard line. Stroud under center. And he'll hand it off. Woody Marks on the right side. Breaks loose to the 5-yard line. It's a first down. Texans. And a big hit there. The rookie slow to get up after that carry. And he runs it there to the right side. And yeah, that's a big hit there for Woody Marks. Bam!
And so, Chris, if they're going to come out and look at him, and we mentioned Chubb, we've been told that he is out with a rib injury. That would bring Dario Ogunbowale, who's played 84 snaps of offense this year, 5 or less in each of the last 4 games.
So first down and goal coming up now for Houston.
Yeah.
And Woody Marks takes a big hit on that play. I think they're going to evaluate him for a concussion now.
When they're winning the game and it's going great, all they want to do is have a chance to win the game. And when you go for it and you don't make it, it can deflate.
Close game, guys. You're right about that.
It's a tad, right? And I think we've seen a little bit of that.
And Chris Jones was just back there with the fans who are sitting behind the goalpost, just getting them fired up as he tries to fire up his own group here. So ball first and goal at the 5. Somebody needs to make a play down.
So first and goal now for Houston. At the 5-yard line, Stroud in at shotgun. And they'll hand it off and up the middle and into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans.
Only played 84 snaps of offense, mostly special teams. Gets into the end zone.
Dude, Joe's, what's up, man? Joe's Cruz, thanks for hanging out in the chat, brother. Touchdown, says Captain. And Bricks, what's going on?
They've been running these duo schemes time after time after time. And let's give Dare a little credit here, right? I promise you, the 2 other backs, Woody Marks and Nick Chubb, are both goal line kind of guys.
Yes.
He hasn't seen any of that in practice time.
Fairbairn on for the extra good inside of 7 minutes to go. Dario Gabawale, week 1 at 4 touches, lost a fourth-quarter fumble. Hasn't touched it much since. Has one of the most important touchdowns of the Texans season.
So now it's 6:56 to go. Houston regains the lead in this one. As we look at that last drive there for Houston, it's 6 plays, 31 yards, and the Texans get in with the short field, and Kansas City probably should have punted the football here, especially with how good their defense had been playing. I don't like them doing that fourth down, or that trying to go for it on fourth down so deep in their territory, and because of that, now the Texans have a 17-10 lead. Hating fucks a dookie, smoking on that true green, hanging out in Eugene. What you know about me, baby, truly. Oh, here we go. That's right, guys. A lot of football still left as the Texans take advantage of the short field, and they're able to punch it into the end zone. So now, for Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense, they're going to have to score again just to tie this football game. But we could see this one come right down to the wire. C.J. Stroud finally starting to find a rhythm in the passing game here in the fourth quarter after it looked like they were just getting shut down. But if you ask me, it was Kansas City who really opened up the offense for the Texans as they turn the ball over deep in their own territory and set up a very short field for the Texans offense on that go-ahead touchdown.
Show tonight after the game. Millie Bobby Brown is my co-host. Podcast Time Lives, Keenan Thompson, music from Burna Boy. Back to you, Mike and Chris.
You got it, Jim.
All right. As we get back to the action here, guys, just under 7 minutes remain here in this Sunday night football game. And the Chiefs now trail 10-17 late in the fourth quarter. Here we go. So we got first down and 10 coming up here for Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes lined up under center. Hands it off, Kareem Hunt left side. A gain about 5 yards and a nice effort there from the running back.
This Texans defense not only the stingiest in the league, they only give up 3 points per game in the fourth quarter. They're fabulous in the final period.
They've been fabulous at almost everything. Keep in mind, they're on their fourth safety doing that.
So 2nd down and 4. Mahomes now in the shotgun after that 6-yard run by Hunt. Now at the 41. Mahomes hands it off to Kareem again. Kareem Hunt, nowhere to go. And that's going to be tackled down, maybe for a loss on that play as well.
Who's been frustrated all night, entangled with the player we just mentioned, the safety, Miles Bryant. 3rd down coming up.
So after that, it's going to bring up 3rd down now for the Chiefs offense, and they've got to keep this game going.
Against the Ravens, where he can begin to initiate a little of this stuff and the team responds, but man, this is a big 3rd down.
So 3rd and 4 coming up now for Kansas City. And Mahomes in the shotgun looking to throw under pressure. Mahomes throws it. It's incomplete. And the pressure gets to the quarterback, and it forces 4th down and 4.
Sideline, Andy Reid says, get back, Matterizer. We're going here.
Yeah. Now I totally agree with it. Daniil Hunters came around and got contact there. But now is that opportunity.
So now here we go. Kansas City's going to try to go for it on 4th and 10. Mahomes had no choice but to try to get rid of that football. And his arm got hit.
They had to take a timeout because play clock was at 13, and they were still waiting for a play.
Got it.
But you're right, that pressure's getting there. Here's what Mahomes has been doing tonight.
We'll take a look.
And Mahomes has been trying to do a lot tonight, and he has really given the Chiefs an opportunity to win this game with his effort. His scrambling's also been pretty impressive in this one.
And they're probably going to get that same sort of four-man rush like, and a lot of times there is opportunities to run. But I know from talking to this defense and talking with Matt.
So Mahomes, 12 for 27 for only 121 yards in this game, but 7 rushes for 59 yards as well. So 4th down and 4. Mahomes in the shotgun. Ball at the 41-yard line. They need to get to the 45. Mahomes looking to throw. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. It's incomplete. And Rashid Rice can't come up with the catch. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. And a 1st down for the Texans. And the Chiefs fans cannot believe it here today.
Got away. Everything but the catch. Texans ball with a 7-point.
So the Texans get the ball back with a 7-point lead here in the 4th quarter. And the Texans look to put this one away here in the 4th. Yeah, zigzag's going to be tough here. If the Chiefs lose this game, which it looks like they are going to, they will drop down to only a 6% chance to make the playoffs in the AFC. And it's going to be tough, man. Talk about the end of just a dominant few years for the Chiefs. The last time they didn't make the playoffs was over 10 seasons ago. Their 10 straight playoff appearances are tied for the most, I believe, in the NFL at this particular time. Oh, Bray, that is terrible. Having 2 starters injured and in your lineup? Yeah, that's a big no-no. Can't do that. Can't win if you do that, that's for sure. And well, Captain's right. We've seen the Chiefs come back before. But just probably not something we're going to see right now, if you ask me. All right, guys, just waiting to get back from the action here on TimReynoldsShow.
This team's still got to play.
Got it right into the hands of Rice, who could not hang on, and look at Patrick Mahomes.
Wow.
Even when it's perfect, it's not working. It's not working.
That was the 8th straight incompletion or interception for Mahomes. Ties the longest stretch he's had in his career. He's only 12 of 28. You see the numbers there.
So now after the turnover on downs, it's first down and 10 for the Texans. Ball here at the 41-yard line. And we got a timeout, looks like, here for the Texans.
So another wasted timeout coming out of a timeout. Each team has 2 remaining.
So C.J. Stroud in this game has been pretty dominant. He had a really great first half. And then the third quarter was definitely not his best football. But he has definitely stepped up here in this fourth quarter for the Texans. Making the plays that needed to be made. Clutch.
Time after time tonight, C.J. Stroud has done exactly that. He's not the star of the night. The defense is the star of the night.
All right, guys. Stroud sets up now for first and 10 after the timeout. He's in the shotgun here. Hands it off, Woody Marks, and he's stuffed at the line of scrimmage. So no gain there on that play.
Clock turns 5:15 to go. Marks has carried it 19 times tonight for the Texans.
And Mike, I want to make one more point, and it's to Matt Burke's credit. When they pass rushed on that 4th down, the 2 interior defensive tackles were strictly...
So now second down and 10 after that rush went for no gain on that play. So at the 41, second and 10, Stroud under center. They put the tight end in motion. And I'll hand it off here. Marks on the left side. Marks with a nice run. Only able to get about 3 yards on that carry.
Sensational defensive game. 4.5 to go.
This is a form tackling clinic out here tonight. Not illegal hits, not dirty hits, just perfect tackling. Look at some of these tackles where they're driving them straight backwards. And
boom!
Yards right here, Mike.
Big tackle in here from the Kansas City defenders and for Texans defenders as well. So 3rd and 7. Just under 4 minutes to go here in the ball game. Now at the 38-yard line. Stroud. And blitz coming. They get rid of it, and it's incomplete. There's a flag on the play.
Delay of game. Did not get off in time. You can snap it with 0-0 and not have a delay of game, but that one was on 0-0 too long.
Prior to the snap, delay game, offense, 5-yard penalty.
So that is a delay of game penalty on the Texans. So 3rd down and 12 now for the Texans. And they need to try to get into field goal range if they want to try to put this game away. 3:58 remaining here. Kansas City trails 17-10. Detroit, appreciate you, man. And now Stroud in the shotgun, under pressure, gets rid of it. It's incomplete. And he had Christian Kirk open, but couldn't make the connection. So it's 4th down and 12. And Kansas City will have a chance to get the ball back here.
This guy never stops on any play that I've ever seen. Knocked off his feet and still got the pressure needed to make sure that didn't happen. What a huge delay of game.
Yeah, that was a bad pass for Stroud, who tried to get rid of it too soon before the pressure got to him there. This pressure from the D-line has certainly made an impact here for Kansas City. So Townsend with the nice punt gets that one to the 7-yard line, and that's where Kansas City will take over with 3:44 remaining here in this one. The Chiefs trail by 7. Woo! Let's go. Whew. Let's get it started in here. And the bass keeps running, running, and 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 running, running. All right. So Kansas City, 1st and 10. Mahomes looking to throw here. Steps up in the pocket, gets rid of it. Oh, and right through the hands of Travis Kelce. Incomplete.
One catch of the night for Travis. That's 9 straight incomplete or intercepted thrown by Mahomes.
I mean, they don't miss this throw. Between the two of them, you probably could find 1 in 1,000.
So 9 straight incompletions or intercepted passes. The longest streak of the career there for Patrick Mahomes. Crazy, guys. So now 2nd and 10. Mahomes in the shotgun, looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket. It's right through the hands of Kelce and intercepted. And the Texans come up with another turnover here. And Mahomes can't believe it. And wow, guys. Right there, Travis Kelce had a chance to make a play. It goes right through his hands, bounces up in the air, and Al-Shaair number 0 with the catch and the interception for Houston. Wow. Woo! What a play for the Houston defense. And Travis Kelce able to walk off, but now C.J. Stroud and the Texans offense come back out onto the field. So now handoff here, Marks on the right side, and he gets maybe a yard on the play. And that's 10 straight incompletions or intercepted passes for Patrick Mahomes. Yep, and 2 drop passes in a row for Travis Kelce. Just not a good sign from what you've been seeing for the Chiefs here, guys. This is, yikes. So 2nd down and 8 now after the timeout. Only 1 remaining for KC. And the ball now at the 24-yard line. And handoff to Marks. He gets maybe 3 yards on that carry. That's going to set up 3rd down now for Houston. And the final timeout called for Kansas City. So the Texans get a field goal here. This game might be over here, folks. We'll see what happens. Zigzag with all the 100s in the chat. Let's go. And you're right, Detroit Lions. Chiefs need a turnover. So 3rd and 5, and this is pretty much the ball game here, folks. Stroud, under center, I formation. They'll hand it off. Woody Marks cuts back inside, and he's going to have enough for a 1st down. Houston! And now the Texans are going to be able to run that clock down, and they're right in field goal range inside the 20-yard line. All right, guys, so for me, I'm going to call it a night here. Try to get to bed a little early. It looks like the Texans are going to pull off the victory here in this one, and that means the Chiefs' playoff hopes will drop to only a 6% chance as they're going to drop to a 6-7 record here in this one. And wow, what an upset. And Mark's on the right side, another carry there. And I believe that one should be enough to take them to the 2-minute warning. All right, guys, that's going to be it for us here. Thank you for hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. What a big performance by both of the defense here in this one. But the Houston Texans come out with the victory here in Week 14 of the 2025 NFL season on Thursday Night Football. And they increased their playoff chances now with an 8-5 record. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show, one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. Peace out, everybody. We'll see you guys next time. Good night, and thank you for hanging out on the channel. Peace out.